I give it a privilege to extend a warm welcome to NAAC Creative Express. Sri Dr. Sivasimohan Dan, Chairperson. Sri Dr. Ajit R. Tete, the Member Coordinator. Sri Dr. V. Kamaji Prashant, Member. We feel honored by your eminent presence at our campus, sir. On behalf of our Chairman, Secretary, Executive Directors, Campus Director, HODs, faculty and staff, students, and my own behalf, I extend a hearty welcome to you all. I assure that your stay will be a memorable one and the visit will help us ascertain our position. We are sure that we are strictly adhere the AICT, Anna University, and government norms and standards. With your permission, may I present to you the glimpses of facilities, ingenious practices we are doing, the commendable achievements of faculty and students, service activities, the advancement in research that have helped us attain an inevitable position within the short span of 7 years. So this is the profile of the Pittsburgh myself. So totally we are having 26 and 6 years experience. So number of PhD guided so far is 17. So number of students submitted the PhD is 8. So books published 9. The guest lecture delivered so far is 65. So I have received the University Awards 3 and State NSS Award 1 time. So I have published more than 120 articles in the overseas, production planning, operation division, and algebra and Python. So this is about our principal profile. So next. So these are our board of members. So Sri P.S. Venkateswamy is our chairman. Under his able guidance, so these are our trustee members. So Sri P.S. Venkateswamy, the chairman managing trustee, he is the well-known philanthropist and industrialist in this area. Sri Kandasamy is the secretary, and Sri K. Sangaduvel and Sri K. Sivaraj, they are the executive directors. Dr. R. Chandran, campus director, is looking after all the academic and infrastructure facilities for our colleges. Next. So, about us, the institution is run by the trust on the Senimali Counters Act of Trust. It was established in the year of 2011. Initially, the college was started with 5 branches. The intake of 300. Later, now the question is that we have 6 UG courses and 2 PG courses and 4 PhD courses. So total built-up area is 44,434 square meter. So our analysis rank so far we achieved. So in every semester we are in the top, one of the top colleges in the technical area. So among the 550 colleges, we are standing in 47th rank in the April 2015 examinations, and 58th rank in November 2016 examinations. 61st rank in November 2017 examination, and 74th rank in January 2000 examinations. Our recruiters are the CTS, TCS, Accenture, Infosys, Polaris, Tech Mahindra, Innova, Mindtree, SmartDB, IBDL, etc. So our infrastructure facilities are spacious classrooms, economically designed seminar halls and auditoriums, provisionally designed labs and latest state-of-the-art instruments, Asia accommodation for the hostels, both girls and boys. So fully secured campus monitored by CCTV camera, Wi-Fi campus. So this is our government verifications. So every year we got companies of population as well as extension of approval with the AICT. So this is the approval order for the current academic year. So Anna University approval. So undergraduate programs, we have 6 undergraduate programs. So initially we start with automobile engineering, civil engineering, computer science engineering, electronics and communication engineering, and mechanical engineering in the year 2011. So later we have went for a recent intake for the Department of Electronics and Engineering, and we started new course in EE, that is electrical and electronics engineering in the year 2013. So later in 2014-15 we again went to additional intake for electronics and communication engineering as well as mechanical engineering plus 60. So now the total intake of our college is 540. So PG courses in the same year 2014-15 we started 2 new PG programs, communication system under the ECE and thermal engineering under mechanical faculty. So each intake of 24. So research centers we established for 4 centers, recognized research centers, mathematics, physics, mechanical engineering, and information and communication engineering for the past 2 years. The constructed is 1,434 square meter. So land requirements is the rural place. So actually 10 acres is essential. It's enough. We have a total 27 acres, especially for engineering colleges. Engineering college. So this is a small video presentation about our infrastructure. Last month we have a cyclone, so there are so many trees were derooted. And grounds and other things are damaged.
I'm Dr. S. Karthikeyan Lakshmi, Professor and Head of Electronics and Communication. I have 9 years of teaching experience.
Last month you did your PhD?
Sir?
In which
2013 in Agriculture.
area you did your PhD?
Quantum cellular automata. Electronics.
I am Dr. P. Moona Devi. I completed my BE in 2001 and a ME in Theology College of Engineering in 2002 and completed my PhD in 2016. I have nearly 16 years of teaching experience.
So I am Sundaram Selvam, head of the Department of Physics. I have nearly 15 years of experience. Now I am pursuing my PhD.
I am J. Srinivasan. I belong to the Department of English. I have got 22 years of experience.
I am Dr. M. Sabakumar, heading the Department of Chemistry. I am having 17 years of teaching experience. I have completed my PhD in the year 2012. I have been here for last 5 years.
I'm Dr. N. Raveswari, Associate Professor and Head. I have 15 years of experience.
Which subject, discipline?
Mathematics.
So, anybody going to make presentation on how you actually plan the delivery at curriculum at your department? You have any presentation? You can share. You can share. Anybody of yes, you can share. How do you plan and deliver?
So we will planning by the end of the previous semester. We will get a subject willingness from the faculty members, and based on their expertise and based on their area of specialization, we will be allocating the subjects. Usually there will be one theory subjects and analytical subjects, and based on the academic calendar, they will be preparing their lesson plan. So in the lesson plan, they have to submit their course material and what are the material they are going to submit to the students or going to give a lecture to the students. It will be considered unit
How
wise.
teachers are maintaining those files?
Yes, sir, they are maintaining course files.
They are maintaining course
Yes,
files.
they are maintaining a course file each day for each
What is
day.
that logbook you were mentioning about logbook?
So that will be having its attendance each of our attendance and their internal marks and their marks and schedule also. Unit wise schedule also will be available.
And that is available in the website also.
Yes, sir. We have provided in the website also.
Before commencement of classes, are the lessons plans available in the college?
Yes, sir. Colleges, and they will be having in their course file also. In the very first hour of that semester, we will be providing the students to the course outcomes, what are all the program outcomes. On completion of that
Now
course.
first semester is going on, even semester.
Yes, sir. Now it's even semester will
So
start.
whether the course files of the odd semesters are available?
Available, sir. Available, sir. And that will also that each and every HOD will be auditing that.
This is something known as a class committee.
Yes, sir.
How does it operate?
Sir, we will be mentors will be going to the class and they inform that there will be a class committee meeting. So there will be 5 students or 6 students will be representing a class. So based on the willingness of the students, they can come and represent. And before coming to the class committee meeting, the students will be having their own meeting. They will discuss in the class what are all the
All is
issues.
documented?
Yes, sir. Everything is
How
documented.
many years? Last 5 years data is there?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This is available.
Every semester there will be 3 class committee meetings at the starting of the
What
program.
methods you are using in teaching learning process? What are the methodology you are using in teaching learning?
Teaching learning we are using LMS based
Actually, there is
class.
some problem in my throat.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
why I should not be audible.
So we are analyzing class lectures and the LMS-based learning management system is available with the website. So students can access the website at any time. And teaching, there will be a PowerPoint presentation, video presentations, and lecturing class also. Based on the subjects, LCD projector. So based on...
Can you show us, there is something mentioned about the mobile app based learning?
Yes, sir.
Can anybody show us?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. On the website.
In lab, we will see that.
No, mobile app based.
Yeah,
browser based.
It's a good one.
Mobile app means
How many teachers are having right now?
Is it?
How many teachers in your electronics department?
24, sir.
Out of-
Right. Okay. Sir, I need some money.
How many students are there in your state?
120 sir. M10. Present 7 students, sir. First year 7 students and second year only 1 student, sir. I can put a 5.
after course.
After completion of course, students are entitled to your registration.
Provisional registration number is given.
As per UGC, the registration will be only given
After confirmation.
and passing the course.
Okay.
Not yet. University is not following that.
See, this is the login video. Process. This is patterns. We have to process it.
No, sir, no. Yes. Embedded network lab. Based on the curriculum documents are available.
Then the gate will be open, sir. And after the obstacle goes, and if any obstacle is not there, the gate automatically closes. Now let us go for the demonstration, sir. The obstacle is approaching, sir. At a particular distance, the gate opens, and the obstacle goes, and after 4 seconds, the gate automatically closes. This can be used in various applications like industrial applications, and even in our colleges we can implement. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We can use for very details. So if any obstacle comes, just like that, if any obstacle comes, the alarm will be going, sir. We can use the buzzer and an ultrasonic sensor, sir. If any obstacle comes, the buzzer is on, sir. And we can take an alternate path, sir. Let us see the demonstration, sir. You are no obstacles. We can take an alternate path. This is obstacles. And after the second, the obstacle will be
ordering.
Actually, we are focusing this.
Yes, yes, same class, big class.
Spectrophlorimeters. Yes, yes, yes.
Computer labs, yeah.
What about other hardware laboratories, electronics?
Electronics hardware lab is not very basic. Only computer lab, sir. They are in class, yeah. Only 60, you know, sir.
But 4 years now, and there are some first year subjects for which the CSA faculty has to go.
Yeah. Even that now the ratio is 1:20, no, sir.
But okay, you are planning, okay, you are maintaining less than 1:12.
Yeah, 1:15.
Your principal presentation says much less than 1:15, 1:12. It is one of the best practices.
But collectively it will come, sir. Figure.
See, when it comes collectively, computer science branch should have more than other core branches. Because our subjects are there in every engineering discipline.
Only one semester, sir. To only C programming for only our only branches.
No, my question is, just to tell me, how do you substantiate, okay, with 11 faculty members in the CSC department, total how many students, 60 into 3, let us assume,
Yeah, 180.
Discard the first year. 180 by 11. What is the percentage? 180 by 11. 180 by 11. What's the ratio?
Ratio.
16.
So out of 11, how many PhDs?
One PhD, sir.
How many are pursuing PhD?
5 members. 5
Which universities?
Anna University.
Yours is one of the research centers, no? So, see now, if any teacher is failed to cover all 5 units of syllabus in the stipulated time, what kind of measures the college takes?
We will have more than 45. For example, maximum about 50 hours we can have for subjects. So there is no such problem in incompleting syllabus by your faculty. If they supposed to went for a long medical 45 periods per subject, sir.
Depending on the 60 periods also, there are some.
For that is a 3 credit paper, 45 periods, and if it's a 4 credit paper, it is 60 periods.
But if the teacher is absent for due to some genuine reason, if he is absent for many days, like 1 month, 2 months, 3 months.
Yeah, actually, immediately that subject will alert it to some other
experts in the
faculty.
same domain, we will engage the class
So,
without leaving them.
won't affect the academic activities.
We will follow the academic schedule planned by the critical faculty. We will cover the syllabus. Lesson plan.
Anyway, Saturday, Sunday are holidays in the industry. So only Friday is for project work.
Here are almost 2 days they are working, sir.
So 2 days they work for in industry and remaining 2 days
they will attend here.
And here also they are not project hours for them. So they will be convenient enough to work here also, sir.
internal guides also allocated apart from external sources.
Okay, but the industries accept if the student come only 2 days a week, do they give permission?
So some students they have job
Vacations, they carry out, they started their project
Give
almost.
about 2 weeks vacation.
The design part, everything they will finish. Only the coding part they are carrying out here using our computers. So the guidelines they already.
Are there any very interesting projects which are appreciated by industry or rewarded by the industry where the student carried out this project? It is a success story.
Hackathon 2017, 2 batches participated.
What is the theme of the hackathon?
That is
You have any?
Third year, 5th semester. Second year, 4th semester.
Attendance.
Even class attendance also we can see. On the class attendance you show it.
And then internal marks. So they send their
Where is the internal marks? Come back to internal marks.
So internal mark now this semester only. Now
we are following this semester.
Just I want to see the outline.
So then
Where is the subject name? Here there, department is there, year and semester is there.
internal one means it will display all the.
Only 100 topics. So suppose the total classes are say 40. It's not exactly 40. How many? What percentage of classes were handled using facility data? What percentage? 25%, 30%, 10%, 1%, and so on. 20%. 20%. Are you happy with the teaching? Are you happy with every teacher? Are you happy with the canteen? So you are not happy.
They will separate some separate teams there. They will come and issue the
On the near exam?
Yeah,
Morning.
Yeah, morning. By car. They separate the team for that.
Okay. Then what for the Xerox machine? So this is a place for both internal and external. So what are the services you provide to the students?
Students administrative,
bus transport and water facility, everything is a campus, all facilities. Supporting facilities provided, is taken care of.
How much fee is collected for transportation?
So transportation minimum 7,000 local typical surrounding
Per year?
per year. Only typical surrounding towards the 15 to 20 kilometers.
Suppose if it is
Maximum 20,000 per year. Yes.
Welcome, sir. Welcome, sir. Good morning.
Breakdown mechanism to assist slow learners and advanced learners. No mechanism, breakdown mechanism.
No, sir. Only through the university exam results we are assessing.
So you don't have other at the after admission you don't. So no mechanisms taken anywhere. See, whatever we write, whatever we do it, see, no doubt we are all professors and we have our own, style or our own approach of assessing students' level. But there has to be certain mechanism so that we are all 5 members of the faculty, we follow same path. There is a commonly agreed system through which we go through that. So it is not mentioned anywhere, isn't it? Even you have a list of slow learners, but you have not mentioned anywhere why you identified them as slow learners. and I don't find anything what you have done for this. You are written here, but I want evidence for that.
Yes, sir. I have got assignments submitted by the student special assignment.
How do you make use of these documents?
Data records or progress of the students. They are willing to communicate period to parents and teachers and the SMS also. They fall short for the expectations.
At departmental level, all the private teachers given 50 students. So, 4 teachers for how many immediate classes? 120. So 120 means I know 8 faculty members are involved in this process.
Almost all.
Almost all. So how do you collect, suppose we 4 are involved in this second year, these are involved in third year, these are in final year. Because there is somebody like you. So whatever is visible, ISO, you got the ISO? Very good, very nice.
The planes. It's a plane, that's very horizontal, long plane.
This is what we call as the innovative way of teaching. You have done innovative, you have to say innovative teaching, yes, it is there.
So they can easily understand how can we project the shape of ring on top in the vertical plane of the example plane. Suppose if we
Sir, welcome sir. This is thermal engineering lab too, sir. Heat transfer experience.
So these equipments are in under condition?
Yes, sir. It will be
all are in
working condition.
We just start this first.
Good way. That's one. First experiment, sir.
Do you have manual for this?
yes.
It's a classroom.
So you have a separate course for this. How many courses are there? No, manual.
We have a coordinating solution in a separate place where we have air conditioning facilities.
Very good. So these are all manual. Have you calculated and you place this sentence? No? What is missing when you perform an experiment? What is missing? Workplace. What is missing in this machine? Suppose I have to perform the
Safeguard.
safeguard is which cooler? Cooler. You know this cooler?
Two were not same this.
Actually, 6 months. 6 months.
So you are
Before it was in the hostel room itself. Actually, before that it was in the hostel room. So we have developed a separate before 6 to 3. Yes, sir. Separate times.
Times.
It will come on morning. For evening, I will then go.
How many students are coming?
No, around 20 taxis.
Are you maintaining?
NAAC visit. So our experts are coming from West Bengal, Maharashtra and Andhra Pradesh. So Professor is the chairperson of this committee. Professor Soroshi Mohan Dan from Calcutta. Wireless mic. So wireless mic is on.
Good afternoon, one and all. We welcome you all to this meeting. We are not actually inspectors. We are not inspectors. We are assessors. So if you have certain feedback, we can pass on that feedback to the institute so that
I intend to join myself at Chennai.
Okay.
After seeing all the infrastructure, I started to prepare. Before counseling, I decided to take this.
Your son is studying or your daughter is here?
Sir. I'm retired.
पर भाई हिंदी में पढ़ने वाला है।
अच्छा,
हिंदी जानती हूँ इसलिए भी यहाँ में आती हूँ।
अच्छा जी।
हमारा बेटा भी हम पढ़ा है, पर मैकेनिकल डिपार्टमेंट पढ़ा है, पर सभी पार्टों में भी वो अच्छी तरह मार्क पास होते हैं। पर मैथ्स में बहुत कमी होती है, तो पास करना बहुत कठिन होता है। इसलिए भी वो एक कक्षा में भी पढ़ाने समय 5 दिन में 5 चैप्टर हो गया था, वो बहुत अच्छा था। उनका याद भी बहुत अच्छा होता है।
And I got selected last month, which I'm waiting to call from them.
Do you got, I mean, because I'm also a student, I used to be today, even everybody is a student. What input you will give, what suggestions you will give the institute to take your aspirations to the reality?
Actually, first I have to say the positive thing. One parent said every student must have the exposure. Every staffs can't force each and every single student.
To say positive, sir. I'm not only engineer. Actually, sir, basically I'm a good artist, and then I can make chalk, buy cars by using chalkies, sir. Actually, my talents are only knows my parents only, my family members only. But my professors try to expose my talent. Actually, we are twin brothers. I am Nishant and my brother Prashant. Unfortunately, he did not come here, sir. After then, sir, during my final year, my professors, Mr. Hari Prasad, sir, he introduced my talent.
Assembled for the students' feedback session, so NAAC peer committee. I welcome Dr. Soroshi Mohan Dan, Pro Vice Chancellor, the University of Burdwan, West Bengal. Dr.
Most of the students do not feel like conversation in English.
Number 1, second.
Second is the most obvious reason. In newspaper also I have read so many articles. That is theoretical knowledge, that is theoretical education dominates practical.
Good.
And the third one
because there are good colleges, why you are selected this college?
So my father told me to join this college.
Your father told you. You were not knowing about it? Huh? What is the specialty of this college?
Teaching, sir.
Teaching.
Yes, sir.
Which is your branch of interest?
Drinking water.
Okay, sir. This is beautiful.
Power supply.
Okay, sir.
The generator.
It's carrying that, sir.
इतना टाइम लग रहा है खाने के लिए वो लोग का 2 घंटा में सारा दिन इतना कैपेसिटी है बोलने के लिए.
So you only in the evening hours only the students will come. So we conducted last year, sir. Our students got some
national level awards, state level awards.
Anna University awards. Anna University will give awards.
Anna state level award.
University representation.
State level.
Sorry.
This is dedicated for one lab. How many labs you have like this?
So another lab is there.
What is the configuration here?
Sir,
Where you are supposed to sit? Yes, here.
Please. Fan.
Please, please.
Fan.
Please, please. Sit down. No, you have written in the SSR. I have read. Sir also presented in the morning. But I could not get an answer to a question that what the quality culture you could develop as a, I will not say as a result of IQAC, because IQAC is a new for you. IQAC is a result will be seen after first cycle.
Yes, sir.
It is now just for the sake of. Hello. Here we come to placement.
Yes, sir.
What is the graph of placement? Have you drawn graph?
It's there, sir. Yes, sir.
No, graph.
Yes, sir. Your parts are, sir.
Your parts as well.
Sorry, one more thing I wish to convey. Parameters, okay, retention, their contribution and growth, everything, whatever you decided, but okay, it should not be.
Mechanically, mechanically is both the
The infra is supported. The lab setup initiatives.
But you have very small spaces you want to do.
Yes, sir.
Huge space.
They in a okay library building entire ground floor is like a
You have this. This is research.
Yes, sir.
What is
Research
the
and
activity?
Sorry. R&D
What
cell.
are the activity? R&D cell.
R&D cell.
For your PhD center, research center, consultancy, is book of
Yes, sir, of course.
for all departments.
For all departments. We have various members for various departments.
You have 2 patents published
Yes,
or
sir.
registered?
Published. Published.
They say that whenever you go to women's cell or women's cell or women wherever, you should reflect such things. Otherwise, how the girls will get motivated, empowered?
There are many Indian icons, okay, and unfortunately,
All are for
Communication that is said to the university, sir. It's what
what activity you have conducted for anti-ragging?
Anti-ragging. In the first year inaugural function, we asked the seniors to take anti-riflets.
Okay.
And apart from that, maybe like here almost like everyone is feeling very friendly, and till date there is no incidents of
What mechanism you have established to register nagging cases? You know, but if you maintain the record, it is easy to see. Basically, we believe in it. When you have created so many facilities, it is that you will to use it. But to have evidence, better to have those dates, photographs is fine. Sure. See that is the problem.
This current year, sir.
Do you conduct some program for?
So every year after first year admission, we have a meeting for the students.
See, there is no law. What is the guarantee that the complaints that are posted are
Usually it will be locked, sir, but we are not receiving, so
remember, see, it is a see, it's not need not be a complaint. It will be a
suggestion.
Suggestion. Complaints are suggestions, and it should.
Yes, sir. Basic plus DA.
What about DA? Basic plus DA altogether, yeah.
Yes, sir.
And salary means?
And salary. Basic plus DA. Yes, sir. Total. Yes, sir. Basic plus DA is this one, sir. And career development 300. So total 26 to 28. EPF and other deductions.
So the students are getting prepared for oral examination.
Multiple TV, scooty, and actually
Hello?
So just
It's gifted by our management over there.
We'll see a couple of
deficiency according to the state of West University. Sponsoring amount of the government for making the comments. Because our EVs are really interested.
See, you should also mention, apart from this reward okay, what are its
functions,
unique features? Okay, what factors actually contributed to the EV?
Nice.
That's in class should mention.
Okay, sir.
These are not
What features they will make selected like back to training experts. So as you know, we have 3 experts who will be NAAC. So one is from Mohan Dan from West Bengal. So he is the co-vice chancellor.
You know that for what purpose we are there, but we thought that teachers are central to the education system, so it will be prudent to meet with the teachers before finalizing our report to have some important input from the important stakeholders.
What additions you need, because we are really, truly speaking, we are very much happy with whatever you are providing, isn't it? But we just wanted to know what is your vision to see future of your institute.
So the main thing is everything we have to approach in a practical way, sir.
Incrementing salary, it is a perpetual.
So those are doing research. Every month we have got 500 rupees.
After completion of research?
That will be as an increment. This is assisting the researchers. Every month 500 is.
Is there any written document circulated to all the faculty members?
Experts, Dr. Suresh Mohan Dan and Ajit K. Tare another P. Kamaj Prashant, Dr. Kamaj Prashant. So they have with us for the past 2 days, and they have given so many inputs to us to improve our quality as well as enrichment of the curriculum, as well as the mode of delivery to the students, as well as the research focus and everything. So it was really nice. I welcome all the expert members for giving the feedback about our 2 days visit and what are the areas we want to improve and everything to us. I welcome you, sir.
Very good evening to all of you. My respected and honorable PRT members, Dr. Patel, Professor Prasad, Honorable Principal, Dr. Sarvanan, Honorable Campus Director, NAAC Coordinator, esteemed members of the faculty, and members of the non-teaching staff, and others. It is indeed a great privilege and pleasure for all of us to be here with you in connection with NAAC PRT visit. And we feel elated as we stand before this august assembly of learned intellectuals and others. Actually, as you all know, higher education is a country's repository and defender of culture, an agent of change of civilization, and an engine for national economic growth, and an instrument for realization of the collective aspirations of the people. And Indian higher education is quite vast, as you all know. There has been a phenomenal growth of higher education in India. After independence, it is second only to China and USA. But the main task before us is to maintain standard and quality in higher education. And that task gains even more urgency in the wake of fast changing and competitive world scenario, particularly after LPG, liberalization, privatization, and globalization. Now, all higher educational institutions have been facing, due to various reasons, and that's why NAAC, as you all know, it is an autonomous institution under University Grants Commission, for that matter under MHRD, Government of India. It has been continuously revisiting its accreditation parameters, benchmarking, procedures, processes. Actually, quality movement originated, Professor Director Sir is here, actually in 20th century in the field of management and industry. When we go to market to purchase something, we always talk about quality. This shirt is inferior, that...
Good evening to one and all. Our chairman, Dr. Gal sir, member of this team, Dr. Prasad, our principal, director, then NAAC coordinator, and my dear friends. Really, we have highly delighted with this 2 days visit. Sir has already mentioned the purpose of NAAC of going for such type of assessment and accreditation. And as an institute, when we go to each and every institute, we see that there is a one, like we say that every individual is a unique. Similarly, every institution is a unique institution. And that uniqueness has to be properly maintained. To me, I understand that you have done really good things and you are trying your best to put all entire teaching, learning processes in a very what we can strategic way. But always there is a challenge. Even to me, I always used to say to the teachers whenever I go for conducting a training that every 60-minute lecture has to be conducted so effectively that so that students should learn. So is the challenge before us. So to me, sir has already articulated all the positive aspects of the institution. Same, I am with whatever he said. Yes, I am with them. I am with him, his thoughts and everything. Friends, to me, what I personally feel that we need to work more rigorously on this learning teaching pattern, because since you have yet to implement outcome-based education. Henceforth, we have to go for outcomes-based education, as he narrated very specifically, not on output, outcomes-based. And then bringing that outcome-based, you know the students coming. We were yesterday discussing that students are performing well on the stage, but why don't they really perform in the studies in that way? You know, many of my colleagues, teachers also express the same thing. So it's our duty to how to develop a multifaceted personality of the students, and that is really a challenge. I always say that 100% result of every semester, and then planning rigorously. These 4 years of education for the students, and if they go for another 2 years, 6 years of education, they must be trained in all aspects so that they are enough confident to work in the world of work. That is a greater challenge before us, and I think we should try for that. During my visit to 2-3 departments, especially civil and mechanical, I have gone to a very micro level, their assessment pattern, assessing the answer books, etc., etc. I will not say much thing because they will share my feedback to all of you, the colleagues. Friends, please continue research activity. Those who have completed PhD, they should go on publishing research papers in journal every year. Those who are yet to complete the PhD, you should go and register. You should publish paper, write books, do lot of innovations in teaching and learning. Truly speaking, bringing practice into the life of the students is must. One thing is, as an Indian, we are very good in planning, but when it's come to an operational, when it's come down to the implementation, it's very difficult for us to. We need to make our students to work by their own hand. That is what is a challenging task to us. So every lecture, I was talking to my friend that when I go to a lesson plan, I find B, blackboard, no blackboard. A few blackboard and go more of a practice-oriented teaching. That is what is, I think, very essentially required to all of you. Make every student, you have a good mentorship program. Make use of that mentorship at a micro level so that individually develop in his own potential. You need to identify the potential among the students and properly train them. And that's why we say that assessing students' ability exactly after admission is very essentially required so that we can properly plan. There's a lot of things to say to you, but it's enough time, and really we are happy to see you all, and really interacting with you, your enthusiasm, and your style of working, your unity, your teamwork, your dedication is very nice.
In fact, this is what we call it in the future. This is going to be called industry interaction. Okay, so we should rise. Okay, there are several design packages of different aspects in civil, mechanical, electrical, electronics, in addition to computer science. So we should migrate to that new perspective of industry-oriented training. And we have advised several things to the principal and other members. So, to mention a few, there are Alumni Association, which has to be registered as soon as possible, and the common room facility for boys and girls is to be set up quickly, and you should more concentrate on attainment of program outcomes. Okay, there are some standard ways to measure that is very important. As I mentioned earlier, for NBA accreditation, these are all very important. So there are few more micro level things we will communicate to the principal. Okay, I wish all the faculty members a grand we are all. I wish you will be listening lot of success stories of your students in future generations to come, and I wish you all good luck.
Thank you, Professor. Finally, Doctor.
Actually, college has submitted more than 300 pages report, and we have to prepare the report of 4-5 pages. So it is more difficult than doing a passage of a paragraph. Still, we have to collinear in all the aspects. Only 2-3 factual errors were there, nothing else. So this report I am handing over to the principal on behalf of the NAAC team, and this will be kept confidential till the NAAC announces its results. Okay.
Distinguished NAAC team committee members and respected campus director, respected principal, and my fellow faculty HODs, my dear faculty members and non-teaching staffs, good evening all of you. It is my immense pleasure to deliver the vote of thanks in this occasion. First of all, I would like to thank NAAC office Bangalore to send this peer team of well-experienced, well-qualified and well-organized, well-planned schedule with well-planned and well-organized team. So first of all, I thank NAAC team, and sir, definitely we don't feel like assessment program. We all faculty members feel like professional development program, this assessment program. So thank you for your valuable suggestions for the future growth of our institution. Particularly, I want to say some 4 things, mainly. The first one is about IQAC. Regarding IQAC, I received so many guidelines from member coordinator, so many strategies he suggests how to proceed with IQAC in future. So thank you, sir. And our member coordinator suggests some few ideas. One is fire safety. The fire extinguisher is placed in every lab, but not in outside guard. But actually we have to place in our guard because the lab is always locked. So that is a very good idea. So definitely we will implement, sir. I ensure. And one more thing he suggests is the POCO attainment. Anyway, we initiated POCO practice, even though he has given lot of initiatives and guidelines to the formulation of attainment of CO and PO. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much for it. And our chairman has given so many ideas regarding research proposals and consultancy work. Sir, thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your valuable ideas. And finally, sir, we have learned so many best practices from your visit, sir. So I once again I thank the peer committee members and all faculty members for the excellent coordinates for this assessment program, a successful one. Thank you, one and all.